Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Azakai here. I'm bringing you another video about the Conqueror's Blade, published by Porus Interactive, and my game is developed by Booming Tech. Now, this is going to be a very short video, but there's not going to be a maintenance. So basically, what this is that they gave us an announcement where this week's maintenance, which should have been on the 2nd, is not coming. They pushed it back to May 9th. I'm not sure why they've done this, but the important thing is that a hotfix, apparently a hotfix, was rolled out. I'm not sure when it was rolled out, but we can expect these changes at some point in time. Pretty sure that like these bug fixes um, should have been kind of some kind of like hotfix. Anyway, so apparently they've now again removed the weird bug where sometimes you can't recover, sometimes your stamina regeneration just stops. And this is an old bug. They fixed it a while back, and the fact that apparently it returned is again concerning, but it's it's great that it's fixed. Now, things that I didn't know and things that I didn't realize are apparently the fix an issue with the incorrect duration of endure, which is apparently going to be the colloquial, I mean not colloquial, but like apparently the term that's going to be used to define CC immunity in in this announcement. So when it says endure, it means CC immunity. Um, so incorrect duration of endure granted from Clash of Shields and Sally Forth in the 4 set effect of rare schematics for longsword and shield. It says rare schematics, it means epic. This is definitely a typo. So that's weird. Was it a shorter duration than expected or a longer duration than expected? Who knows? Apparently, they fixed an issue with the incorrect duration of Endure granted from Rough Justice and Launchable Strike in the 4 set of, uh, it says rare schematic, but it's supposed to be epic schematic for Poleaxe. Again, was this longer or shorter? I know that if you play Nodachi, it's a set 4 seconds for when they have blood craze and then they use an ultimate skill, and Avalanche takes longer than 4 seconds to complete. The last attack needs an additional half a second or a whole second in order to execute properly. So it's really sad that like for Avalanche, it's not for the whole duration. You are vulnerable for that last hit. Um, Obviously, if you hold Dragon Leap too long, you'll lose the CC immunity. You can hold it for longer than 4 seconds, but not that anyone does. Fix an issue of characters will become weakened and unable to heal after Ironside ends in the 4 set effect of uh, Epic schematic for Short Sword and Shield. Now this is like this bug is like really interesting. I've not seen anyone complain about it. I've not seen it myself, but like that would have been really bad, considering that the 4 set bonus is supposed to be some kind of heal. I think I calculated the heal to be something like 10%. I think they've adjusted it. Um, I say it's like 10%. It's actually 5% plus. It's actually 5% plus a flat amount. I think it's 1,000, I think it's 1,000, but I can't be sure. The calculations I did was just kind of offhanded, since I didn't get very many. Since I calculated it before it was released on the thing. I think I actually got buffed onto the live server. It was really weak when it was on the PTR. That being said, one of the bugs that I did notice was the uh, immunity is inactive in Maelstrom of the Mole. So I don't. I really thought that this was a good change, even if it was a mistake. I hate the fact that Maelstrom has CC immunity, has protection. Like it has melee resistance inbuilt into the damn thing. Like, if I remember correctly, it has like some kind of 15% melee resistance and CC immunity. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was a rune. I know the rune had like oh 12% defense for like the third hit and like days immunity for like the fourth one, and just like the fifth one got something else, and it's just like wow, like not no one's going to use that. But the problem with that rune as well is just like oh they get all of the buff if they just hit the fifth one. It's just like that's dumb. So maybe it is just a CC immunity. I don't check the mole that often, and like maybe my information is a bit scattered and I'm mixing things up, but yeah. Fix an issue of Jewel Blades remain stealth after hit. So I'm guessing this is kind of an issue where the Jewel Blade would hit something while in stealth, but stay stealth. And probably this can only happen referring to like their basic attack, because I know for a fact that you don't need to hit anything if you activate your kind of like oh, I forget the full name for it, but like it's the it's the cross strike or the kick, and that automatically exit out of stealth before the start of the animation, or like halfway through the animation, something like that. So interesting that people with dual blade would even actually come across this problem, because I don't think there's very many dual blades that kind of use their basic attack anymore, even though it's like was one of the strongest basic attack back in the day. Ah, that was before the 20% nerf. And yes, 20% nerf. Like, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. That Dual Blade's basic attack is absolutely insane, but it used to be like 20, well, not 20% stronger because going the opposite way. It used to be like 25% stronger, but it received a nerf of 20%. So, was that a good thing? Yes, because Dual Blade's basic attack would like you could trade basic attacks with any class and you just ate out damage anyone, even heavy armors, and it was just stupid. Um, because not only did like the basic attack did like absurd amounts of damage because you're basically doing two attacks at like full strength every single basic attack. Um, their oh god, their ambush, I think it's called ambush, um, had like 200% penetration. It's like some like it either had it had like some armor penetration. It completely ignored armor or had some kind of increased penetration on it. And I think it was like ignore armor or something. It reduced down to like 80% at some point, and now it's like completely removed or something. Like yeah. Um, I'm not even sure what bonuses Ambush has anymore. I think it has like bonus damage if you hit it in the back, if you hit people in the back, but that's about it. Or maybe that's Skylark, where like if you hit people in the back with Skylark, you do 50% extra damage. Not sure. Dual Blade is Dual Blade is a class where it's just like it's not allowed to be strong because Marks for Death is so goddamn cancerous. But anyway, that was. I am just talking about random stuff now. That is all for this little announcement. So there won't be a update log tomorrow, or today technically. I did work late, so yeah. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope these. I hope well, I hope this update helped you guys keep up with things that are changing in the game, though it is a very small list. If you are using the Epic Set 4 bonuses, know that apparently they've been fixed, whether or not they were stronger or whether or not they were weaker. I do think the Short Sword and Shield was definitely a bad bug for Short Sword and Shields that used it, so this is a good thing. For the other two, not so sure. Maybe the duration was extra long, so you were making use of that extra CC immunity. But regardless, it's now been fixed. So I hope, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But other than that, my name's Azukai. Have a nice day. Bye for now.